Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We're back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, made it up to rank 16. We're going to show you all the tips and tricks that you guys need to know going into day 2 of season 47. Let's get into it. Guys, you haven't already, appreciate it. Those of you using that code Chicken in the shop. It does expire every 7 days, so you are going to grab instant training for this season. If you're using Rifleman, for example, not Rocket Choppers, you probably need it. Or anything else that does happen to find its way in the shop. I do appreciate it if you throw in that creator code. And, yeah. So, also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You guys know the drill. So here's where we're at. So we went to 4ER, like you guys already know. Now we're kind of in the middle of the in-betweens. We're in the, kind of topsy-turvy, up and down spot. But I think a lot of you are in this position right now too, is, do you dirty up at 3? Do you go deep into 4? What are we looking at once we get towards the end of 4ERs and everything in between? So, this base is fine. I don't know if I would recommend copying this one. I think there's better ones out there, but it gets the job done. I mean, for the most part, all of the 4 engine bases are the same. Sometimes this engine will be like over where the ST is, and they'll have some more defenses in there. But for the most part, I mean, this one will slightly slow down the rock choppers. It'll slow down the riflemen to the point where we can win a few. But yeah, so let's just walk through the tech tree, right? That's the most important thing. So we skipped everything going to 4. We need all of this stuff. It's just we got to determine what order we want to start backfilling in. So for right now, let's just move forward and show you where we're at and what we're going to do next. So the cool thing about this season so far is that there's different paths you can take. You can go the top path, like I did, for example, with the smokes. Or you can go the bottom path if you're playing rocket choppers and go more defensive and grab your shock bombs. That's how I'd recommend that. Rifles go top, rocket choppers go bottom. They both kind of work. I think the rocket choppers are going to be something we're might have to pick up at some point. I don't know just yet. For now, we're old and strong, but what is after 4 that looks good? What's after 4 that looks good to me is those heavies, because what can we pair those up with? We already have 100% troop health. We already have smokes, so I'm thinking that we're going to be able. There's no shock mines, there's no shock bombs, or there's no shock launchers rather. There are shock bombs, but I think with the smoke, heavies are going to be a decent option for us. So that might be something to do looking ahead going to 4. Other than that, there's not really a lot of exciting stuff in 4. The most exciting thing about 4 is getting to 5 and getting to Seekers, getting Bullet, getting those critter launchers. But that's a ways away. That's a ways away, right? I have seen a couple guys with rocket launchers already. They haven't caused me any problems with rifles at 100% troop health just yet. But that's kind of what we're thinking. Now, if you're in the opposite position, which I know a lot of you are, what do you do after getting rocket choppers and D'ing up a little bit? I think you just play it slow. Make sure you get DBD, shock bombs, boom cannons. The thing is, rifles are probably going to fizzle out in the next little bit as the bases get a lot stronger, as they get a lot dirtier, as we start to see a lot more defenses. So yeah, I would stay true to just getting those defenses on the bottom path. Maybe get flames. It's kind of up to you. If you're losing the rifles, maybe get flames. But with the mines, you should be fine. And, most importantly, just get out of 3, get into 4. That's the biggest thing. Same as every season. Get out of 3, get into 4. That's going to be your big advantage. So let's show you guys the attack. I'll try to pull up some decent ones. 223, 249, 3 minutes. Okay, let's look at this one first. That one was kind of easy. Not a lot of bases are going to be like that, I don't think. Let's go to the last one. This is probably more realistic for right now. So this is a base pretty similar to mine. So we'll go in 4-speed here. So just depending on what they're running, we can actually do all riflemen too. We don't have to bring in the Zookas. The only time I'm bringing in the Zookas is if I'm worried about fizzling. All rifles definitely faster. It's just about the delay drop. It's how you space them out. This one was fairly easy, so I think let's just jump into some matches and see what we can see what we can figure out here. So with keep in mind, we do have 100% troop health, like we said. I did get that second one. Most people will already have the first one, but getting that second one was definitely nice. I think if you're using rifles at this point, you're gonna have to have it. Otherwise, it's just gonna get really tough really quickly to be able to finish the base without fizzling. So we'll see what we have to do then, but let's just dive in here and see if we can pick apart some of these bases on the fly. So there's 2 problems that we have. The super dirty 3s that have mines and mortars are a problem, and the 4s that have the same thing. So this guy has mortars, but he doesn't look like he has any mines. So we can do different things here. What I actually like to do sometimes is I'll run 6-2 and just kind of spam it. And what we can do here is we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with one boat of Zukas and Kavan. And we can just go like this. And let's throw a medkit right there. You got to be careful on the medkits because they don't always work on the ramp depending on where you throw them. So let's do this. And then we'll have one boat of rifles and then one boat of Zukas going on the left. Now I wanted to throw kind of all my troops down like that just to get through this first part faster. That's going to allow us to delay drop faster and get our troops moving. We'll see if it ends up paying off. Now again, we're a little bit light on the defensive side, right? So we're giving up a little bit here. I could have delay dropped that probably way faster because the Zukas are going to take a while to get there, but that's okay. I mean, they might even come around at the very end and do the job. But we're missing flares. That's the big thing. So we're missing. I think I'm going to go flares first and then heavies because this attack is going to be better instantly with flares. Heavies without flares are going to be kind of useless. So yeah, I mean, we're at 3 minutes. We're not looking too bad, but we definitely got to get scooting over here. Let's see. I don't know if I want to use medkits or anything. Yeah, but you see the mortars definitely do work on the rifle Zuka hits, so not really ideal. But let's see. We've got one Zuka in the engine room already. So yeah, without flares it gets tough. Yeah, youch. So 234. So it's hard to lead on the base when we don't have a lot of defenses, but let's see what Mr. J Money did here. 246. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. All right, let's take a peek at what he did. I'm thinking, yeah, so he went rock choppers with a boat of riflemen. So, yeah, that's, you know, the 3s with a lot of defense, they give us some headaches, and the 4s that have mines and also most of the defenses also are a bit of a problem for us. But other than that, if we don't face those 2 specific bases, then we're good to go. This is a rank 17. This is what I just said. This is the one I don't want to see. So this guy is going to be, since he's in rank 17, he's going to have rocket choppers. He has more defenses than us, and he has more offense than we do. And he's got that DBD too, so that's going to hurt. So for this one, what do we want to do here? Let's go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Because there's not really much splash on the other side. And then we'll delay one boat of rifles, and we'll throw Kavan in a second, because we're going to have to regen all these guys up. And we'll try to do a better delay drop here, maybe try to get lucky, I don't know. Let's try to keep some of these guys alive, or at least the next guy's coming up. We want those guys in the front to stay alive long enough to hit some more mines. That's basically their only job. And we don't want to go crazy in the second winds, because those rifles have to die off, then the new ones come in. Those die off, then the new ones come in, right? Alright, so let's go these guys over here. Let's wait for those mines to pop. Okay, we're good to second wind again. And the Zukas just help to make sure we have enough damage over there, because if our rifles are dying off, they're not going to be as fast as a big group of them. So we need the Zukas just purely for speed. We got a decent kind of little mini split going on here. I don't hate it, but like I said, a rank 17, that guy is he's gonna have too much tech for us to deal with, unfortunately. But the hit wasn't too bad. I mean, we kind of did as good as we could, in my opinion. So they're going to turn over there. At least we're not going to lose a lot of stars in this one. So 240, I don't know. For that base, for what we're using, I don't see it getting any faster than that. But like I said, yeah, we're kind of getting ahead to that point where 3 minutes, yeah, that's not going to be feasible. We're kind of getting to that point where it's going to get tough for us to move forward without the rocket choppers and without the flares and without the heavies. Like, just what I meant. We're kind of stuck between that, you know, that tech spot. But either way, I'll show you guys how this guy's doing the rocket chopper attack, just in case some of you out there are using them. I'm sure a lot of you are. So, I don't know. Maybe a new base would help out too. It's probably time. We're due for a little swap, but just wanted to show you guys what was working for me with the rifleman. It's still, you know, obviously a viable strategy. I don't know where we're at globally. Probably, we'll take a look in a second, but if we're facing 17s, we must not be that low. So yeah, just free clear, shocks. Ideally what you want to have happen with the rocket choppers is you bring in some riflemen or just Kavan, and you get those rifles out in front of them. It's tricky because the rocket choppers are faster than them. But you get the rifles moving in front, and then, you know, they can take some of the damage off, or at least absorb some of the splash damage from machine guns and, you know, sniper towers and things like that. So yeah, I don't know. That one could have gone either way. But anyways, let's take a quick peek. So we're at 16 and 4, so not really ideal. Whoops. Yeah, we dropped off quite a bit there. But that's alright. I mean, we were just right there at the start of the video. So we went from 250 to... Ooh, it's going to be a grindy season, guys. Look at this. Wow, wow, wow. There's hundreds of people at 6 just at gold. So anyways, so yeah, there it is. Rank 16. We did make it. That was the goal for today, just getting the gold and trying to maintain it. So, yeah, next chest coming up, and we are going to be able to either grab flares or heavies. I'm thinking flares first and then heavies, and then kind of reassess from there. But anyways, hope you guys had a great start to your season. Let me know what's working for you down below in the comments. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch the next one, guys. Chicken out. Bear.